I know that I am learning. I know that I am great. And that's, once it's all shot and done, I can say that I did that. Like this. Thank you. I always strive on having good energy with anyone that I meet,
Yeah.
even if it's like a simple hello. Like a simple hello. I want you to like get that my energy is good.
Yep.
It is genuine
Yep.
so that you are able to get comfortable and make your best work yet. And that lets me know that you're comfortable. So I'm comfortable. So I'm able to make my best work yet.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing solid. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm happy to have you, man. This is our first time having a conversation for real.
You know, and I'm eager. I'm
Me
eager.
too, man.
And first and foremost, I'm very honored for being here, having me on,
No
and
problem, bro.
just having a conversation. I'm very honored. I'm very fortunate for you to open your platform to me.
And
So,
no problem, man.
yeah.
Thank you for coming. Man, so I've been looking for this conversation. I've been studying up on you a little bit.
Mhm.
You are a dope creative, man. It's like I can tell you take your craft seriously, and I always enjoy talking to people like that because
Mhm.
it's you don't just I can tell you it's not just something that you do. It's you, you know.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that. So it's a lot of things I want to get into. But yeah, man.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming.
Thank
Again.
you. Thank you.
So man, we can just start. What do I want to add? Let's just start from the beginning, bro. Where you from? Give them the whole rundown, who you are, and all that.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm from Dallas, born and raised, specifically Oak
What's up?
Cliff. That's my hood.
Let's go.
Put it in their face, get that shit understood. So, yeah. Let's see. Went to high school in DeSoto, Texas. Graduated 2017. Here for my age, and I am 24 by the time of this recording. In the next 3 weeks, I'll be 25.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, graduated from DeSoto High School 2017. Went to college in Stephen F. Austin and graduated with a bachelor's in photography in
Oh.
2021. Yeah. And so now I have a day job. I have a day job being an assistant at a global headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Super dope.
So, thank you.
So shit, man. Let's hop right into it. How did you get your start in photography? Like where did the spark happen for you? Where did it come
Okay. Well, I have always been a very artistic kid growing up.
from? Okay.
So photography wasn't my first art. It was actually drawing. So, I could remember as early as like my middle school years where I would first I did in my middle school years, I drew comics and I would always show my friends and be like, whoa, this is so good. And I would just make like pages and pages and pages, staple them up and just like show my friends these comics. And where I would actually draw, I would also draw like manga characters too, like people from anime. So
Dope.
I remember my first drawing was of Goku. Also, R.I.P. to the greatest Akira Toriyama.
R.I.P.
Jesus, man.
I'm rocking the 1.5 right now.
It still hurt me to this day.
Man, bro.
I'm gonna have him tatted on my chest
Man.
with angel wings.
For real.
But yeah,
That's
I
one
would,
of my favorite anime.
bro. Yes, and so I would always draw his characters, and then from there, I wanted to dabble a little bit into painting, but then I remember it too, clear as day. It was my junior year. It was like a junior summer year, going from like junior year to senior year. And I knew that I wanted to go to college for art. I knew I did. But as I was like looking more into my future, looking more into like the job market
Right.
and also like the salary, I knew that like drawing, it wasn't that much favorable. So
Mm.
I was like, okay, let me go into another medium or see what kind of mediums that I'm interested in. I
Yeah.
mean, of course, I'm still young, I have time.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
so that's when I looked into photography. Now, I mean, of course, I've always been a fan of like good looking pictures. Like if I would just say, oh, that is a nice picture, I would compliment that. And then, yeah, like there was photography and I wanted to try it out myself. So I remember my phone at the time, I remember it was a white HTC phone,
Ooh,
bro. Ooh,
I remember those.
yes, it was a white HTC phone. I went outside. I took a picture of the top of this tree in my backyard. It was really, I don't have the picture, but it was really nice. It was like just like today. It was like all blue sky with just the
Right.
green. Like the green was like so green.
Uh-huh.
For lack of a better word, the green was so green. I took a photo and I was like, I actually quite like that. So I walked around. I saw one of my neighbors had like a rose in like their little garden. They were starting a garden. There was like a rose that sprouted up. And so I want to take a photo of that. And then when I looked at it, I was like, oh no, this is actually pretty fire. It was actually pretty fire.
Yeah.
And so I told my parents, I was like, I do want to look into photography. I want to do that. And actually, my first camera, it was not a digital camera. It was a film camera. It was those film Polaroid cameras. Whenever like the Polaroids started
Wow.
like going out all the way,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have, and I
Was it
still have it
still
to
the
this
the
day.
the, the joint we had the winding up?
No, no, it was an Instax.
Okay.
It was a Fujifilm Instax wide
Okay.
where you had to go to Walmart. God, and I remember this too. You had to go to Walmart, get the film. It was a 2-pack for $19.
Mm.
2-pack for $19. I would open it up, put it in the back, and I would just mainly take photos of like family trips, my family, my friends, just make like a little memory book of
Right.
everything. And everything started looking like really good
Yeah.
to where I was like, okay, I need to like dive into it more.
Right.
So I remember it was Christmas. My parents, and I blessed them and I thank them so so much. They got me my first digital camera. It was a Canon EOS Rebel T6. And man, oh man,
Nice.
I went to town with that thing. I took it to high school, taking all like photos of my friends. And I even did like some early like work too, like early client work. Like, say my mom was like, oh, my son's in photography. He would love to have some experience with this, and that. So there would be like little family friends events that would go on. I would ask my friends, hey, can I take like your portrait, or we can go out and go take photos here and there. So that's where it was. But then once I got to college, it that started I guess it started my renaissance.
Okay.
It started my renaissance to
Okay.
where I started looking more into photography, the technicalities of it, different types of photography that I can do. And, I had friends at the time too, so I would always practice with them. And there would always be these like assignments to do at school that would help hone my craft and, you know, make me really good. And yeah, from there, thankfully, there was one good thing too. Since I was a student there, we have a photo studio and I can be in that zone anytime I wanted to.
Wow.
Well,
Did you like do the whole photo room when you got to put them in the water and all that?
okay, I had a class like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
know that's
did.
not really a thing now because everything's digital.
Oh no, no, it still is.
Oh, really?
It still is. Yeah, in my college, yeah, there was class for film.
Okay.
So you can do both digital and film photography. So yes, it is true. You go into this really, really dark room. Oh my, it's so dark. All there is just orange tinted lights because you're dealing
That color is orange, bro. This whole time I thought it was red.
red, orange,
Okay.
depending.
Okay.
But I mean, it's specialized light to where like your negatives don't get exposed because with film, that's why most like photographers, they're like, do not open the back for any reason because it you don't want to expose it. And when you do, it fades. Literally everything's fade. And
Huh.
you it's literally like magic and you can't get it back.
Wow.
You can't get it back.
So that's the purpose of the dark room when you
Yes,
open it and take.
that's the purpose of the dark room. And even then there's chemicals there too that could make sure that once you bring it up to the light, your film and everything that you shot will still be on that strip.
Mhm.
There's special chemicals for that.
Mm,
So, like I said, it's literally magic.
that's dope.
It is magic.
I always wanted to know the purpose for that room. Like, why do they go in such a dark room like that? And then the lights and everything. It always looked dope, but I didn't know what was the purpose of that.
It's to make sure all your shots are still there, and so it won't fade into the light.
That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so go to college to get your degree.
Mhm.
What, like, how did you get your style? Do you like your style and shooting?
Honestly, a lot of it is, I mean, of course, not only from like learning from college, but also another university, YouTube University.
Yes, sir.
It is the best. And
Proud student.
so I would always, there are my, oh my gosh, there are my favorite like photographer YouTubers. Like there's one guy, his name is Belandis.
Uh-huh.
He's a photographer from Detroit and he does more like conceptualized photography. There's another guy, his name is Willem Verbeck. He's phenomenal. He recently worked with Porsche,
Mm,
like the Porsche. Like they he went out the country to like the Porsche headquarters.
okay.
They're like, hey, we're gonna give you a Porsche and we're gonna let you drive it around. We just want these photos or these good looking photos. So yes, he went to places
Dope.
like it was one European country. It was let me see. Yeah, he just went to like all these European like places, just shot these photos. So he's really good. I also have friends too that I look into and I see their style and I'm like, okay, how can I improve? And so it's a lot of just like inspiration, but also trial and error in my shots too, and noticing what I like, what I don't like, and also visualizing too.
Right.
Visualizing the end goal and how can I get the end goal that I want.
Okay.
So
So do you go into a shop with an idea, like a vision already, or do you like when you get there, you kind of it's kind of like freestyle. It's all hitting you
when it
you in
comes to
when you
like
get in the
personal
shoot.
shooting or just shooting in general.
Uh, let's do both.
Okay.
Like shooting for a client and just shooting. You just out shooting.
Okay. Shooting for a client, I always do transparency with the client because sometimes my vision isn't their vision. So we both come together. I would present an idea and I would also tell them, hey, feel free to give me this so that when we do this, you're not like, oh, this isn't what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's miscommunication.
Mhm.
So there's that. And I would conceptualize it. I would conceptualize everything. Personal shooting, same thing. I always make sure that I draw everything out. Like I have a little notebook
Mm,
that I have to where I would literally draw out everything. Like even the title, draw out the title,
right.
location, model or models,
Mhm.
wardrobe, and draw out the actions. Like it's just, and so that when I grab my notebook when it's time, I can look at it and just be like, okay, I set this, set that. And also Pinterest help too. Mood boards
Okay.
help.
Yeah.
But I love to just have physical media with me whenever I'm out personally shooting. So
Physical media, like what you mean? Like.
like draw like having a notebook.
Okay.
Having a
Gotcha.
notebook
Gotcha.
rather than just like having an iPad, like drawing it.
Yeah.
I want to feel myself, cooking. I want to feel
Yes,
myself
sir. I
like
got you. Yep.
cooking. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's something with actually writing it down versus putting it in the phone. It's like it does something to the mental. Like you really like once you write it down, you look at it. I heard uh Joe Budden. He's
Mhm.
another podcaster that I study a lot. he says when you write stuff down and you look at it, it gives your brain time to think about it in a way that you wouldn't have had. You deeply go into it, you know.
Mhm.
So writing down is it's like for the podcast, I write down all my ideas that I want to talk about, then I put in my phone.
Mhm.
But I always write them down first.
Yeah, and even then, we're in like a digital age where it's like everything is being digitized.
Yes.
So where it's like, yeah, I don't ever want to lose writing on a piece of paper.
Can't. Yeah. Feel you, bro.
Yeah. So there's also that component.
So speaking on everything being digital, how has the AI thing been
Ooh.
treating the photographers, man? Because I know on the music end, it's crazy right now.
Mm.
It's just some good things. It's some real dope things that's happening, but it's some things that's is kind of worrisome. So how's it been in a photography world?
And thankfully, I have, I mean, uh, thankfully, there's a photo community on Twitter that I've been a part of since 2021 that has also helped me with my growth. And so I would always see people's reactions to, because like with that AI is like, oh, I can make a picture rather than that. I'm like, nah, dude, what?
Right,
No.
right. You taking the fun out of it.
You're taking the fun out of it. And me personally, now, okay, generative AI,
Mm-hmm.
that helps out a lot. Like,
Okay,
for
okay.
example, say you want to like say you're in an open field.
Mm-hmm.
Open field, just you, just like the model right in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
open field. Say you want to add some trees, you know, just
Yeah.
yeah, just have it say like add trees. Boom, bam. There's a tree. Oh, do you want to add a lake? Add a lake right there.
All right.
It's it's a way of going about AI to where you don't have to use it as a crutch.
Yeah.
It can help assist you, but you cannot rely much on it. Or you're basically giving AI the complete control of the photo that you took.
Mm.
And
That just takes
it takes the fun out of it.
the
It's
feeling and the love.
Yeah, and you can't walk around the streets and be like, I took this photo. And
Right.
when community notes like, actually, this is AI filled, you lying.
Right. Right.
So
And that kind of takes away from your whole thing as a professional.
yes. Yes. But I mean, as far as my personal feelings on like AI as a whole, not just photography,
Mhm.
mm, it has its ups and its downs. I know the complete dangers of it, to whereas like it kills complete creativity all
I
across the
agree.
board. Yeah, I just read, and I can agree too. With AI, it can kill all forms of originality whenever it is, or not whenever, whether it is photos, music, painting, anything. It kills all originality because you, as a human, you don't get that feeling of like creating.
Right.
You don't get that feeling of it. You're
Right.
just letting the computer do that to either get a quick buck or anything else. You don't get that human experience.
Right. Right.
And so that is a danger that I see that could progress more and more into the future.
Gotcha.
But also, there are some positives with it too.
Right.
Like, not gonna lie to you, Chat GPT
Man,
is clutch. I will
it really
say,
is.
because right now I'm working on a presentation. I'm gonna go back to my college. I recently reconnected with one of my photography teachers, and I was talking with her. It was like, hey, one day I would love to come like present something at the photo studio or like the photography class. She was like, yeah, sure, I'm game. And I was like, it's that easy. And so I was just like,
You was
okay.
overthinking this shit.
I was like, okay, perfect. So literally went to Canva, getting everything. Me, I'm a titles guy. I don't always do titles 1st but it's always nice to have a good title that can be a good start.
Yeah.
So thankfully, Chat GBT, I would just be like, okay, I'm talking about this, talking about that. Give me a title, a creative title of this and that. And it would just show. And I'm like, this is this is good.
Yep.
This is, this is
Save
good enough
time.
to where it's like I need it, but I don't rely on it.
Exactly. It's a tool.
Yes, it is a tool
Right.
that I feel like most people would abuse.
Well, yep. Yep.
So
Well, the non-creatives will abuse it because they don't really have the talent to really do it. But a creative can get that, and just our creativity, you just go wild. Like, oh, so I can do this, and you can add on to it. You're like, no, I don't like that.
yeah.
Put this in. So it's like it's a great tool to um make our workflow faster,
Mhm.
and by us, the people that might not have big teams and a lot of things like that,
Yeah,
it helps out on the workload too.
it does.
Yeah.
It
So
does.
that's exactly how I use AI. It's like my assistant, my sidekick.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good thing.
Mhm.
It's just
It can be a good starter and a good finisher.
it is if you don't abuse it.
Don't abuse it. What would you say abusing it would be?
Basically make it do everything for you to where you don't have to do anything.
Yep, and you don't do no kind of customizing to you, just whatever it spits out. That's
Exactly, without having no creativity to it and no originality.
mm,
Like I said, AI kills all originality.
yep.
And people will know. There's a community, like the whole community notes thing on Twitter, and I'm calling it Twitter because I'm not doing that X shit.
Edge.
Oh wait,
I
can I
would never
cuss?
get
Wait, can I cuss? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm
never
not doing that X
sponsored
shit.
it.
So I'm calling it Twitter. But yeah, the whole community notes thing, that's also a good thing too. It really shows what's real and what's fake.
Yeah,
That's so community notes will know. So I will say add some originality to it,
yeah,
or you will get called out by Twitter.
yeah. Professional.
Yes.
The ones that know will know.
Yes.
Not fit. So man, I'm gonna go into like studying because I think studying for artists and creatives is a really important uh, part of what we do. Like in your beginning stages or right now, like
Mhm.
who are some people that you study and why? Go
My
ahead,
brother,
man.
I have a list.
Go
I have a
ahead.
list for this thing. I have a list for this reason.
give,
This reason.
give it to
Oh
me.
my gosh.
For all the photographers out
I
there.
I always study. And here, I will preface this too. As a creative, it is not a requirement for you to go to college. It is not
Say that.
not a requirement at all.
I'm glad
I
you said
just
that.
went because I feel like I learned the best in a class setting
Okay.
and having tasks.
Right.
You do not need to. You do not have to.
Freshman.
Especially now.
Right.
Do not feel pressured to go to college.
Mhm.
Do not.
Yep. Same thing with music.
Yeah, I just want to say that.
Yep.
I just want to say that.
Yep.
But okay.
College is cool for meeting people, networking. You do meet some cool people.
Yes. But as far as like needing to get up and like own your craft, you don't have to.
Right.
There are people that I know that haven't gone to college that are miles ahead of me
Jeez.
or miles ahead of the game,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
And even if you are in college, it is okay.
Right.
It's all right as long as you are staying true, as long as you're knowing that this is what you want and this is how you learn the best.
Mhm.
That's fine. But okay. There are some of my favorites, like see if I can drop some names. Let's see, there's Joshua Teplitz, there's Gregory Crudson, Gunnar Stahl. Now, Gunnar Stahl, he is a film photographer from Atlanta. He's what got me interested in doing film photography because with him, he mainly shoots celebrities, but he shoots them in such an intimate setting. Like imagine like concert photos
Mhm.
and then seeing Lil Yachty eat a hot dog backstage.
Mm.
That's what Gunnar Stahl would shoot.
I love those shots. The off
Yes.
guard. I don't know what you would call them professionally, but like the the photos where they're not posing.
Yeah, they're not posing, they're being very genuine.
Yep, I
That's
love
what
those shots.
So I studied up on Gunnar Stahl. Like I said, it's not only just Lil Yachty. He did 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi. He has a whole book. He has a whole book of portraits of, these famous people, mainly musicians, people, places, things. He even shot Ric Flair. He shot Ric Flair with Offset. Yes. Woo, that sort of thing. And so I looked up to him for that, just to get like that off guard. And that also inspires some of my work too.
Okay.
That candidness. That would be the
I
term.
like that about those shots too. I
It's
noticed that.
it's candidness.
Mhm.
Most of the times I would love things staged, but I don't really want that staged because it's like prepping for an interview.
Hmm.
And you want, like, the boss wants you to really be your genuine self.
Right.
That's the candidness. But of course, when we would go into an interview, you're all poised,
Yep.
prepped. You're putting on a face.
Right. What they call that? Your representative.
Yes.
Not
You're
really
putting on a
you.
face rather than wearing the face that you already have.
Right.
And so that's why I like candidates, because there's truth, there's reality,
Mm.
there's reality to it, and that's okay. Nowadays, people want reality.
Yeah.
But okay, as far as that,
Yep.
there is Adrian, Raquel. Ooh, Emily. Shout out to my homegirl, Emily Hofferber. They are a photographer out in the Midwest. And when I say,
Shout out Midwest.
yes, they make, oh my God, it is the most beautiful landscape photographs that I have ever seen in my entire life. It gives me a wanderlust feeling. And
Wanderlust.
yes, and they do this for a living. They do this for a living, where they would travel and take these really like beautiful pastel photos. I'll make sure to share you the Instagram. And even then,
if you can send something to me, I insert them.
yes.
You can see.
And they even worked with brands too, like recently American Airlines. The American Airlines, to where they would fly them out to like take photos here, and there. And even then, some of their planes in the air.
Yeah.
It's their work I aspire so much visually. That's what kind of helps with the visual aspect of it being visually pleasing. So yes, shout out Emily Hofferberg. Love her so much. And there's a whole lot of lists, but let's see. Okay, I do want to mention one more photographer, Adrienne Raquel. She is a Black photographer. I don't know if she lives in Houston, but her style of photography, the way it visually looks, it's so fucking stunning. Oh my. I can say a lot, but her, she's stunning. I mainly get inspired. I mainly get inspired by female photographers.
My next question.
I get inspired by
What inspires you?
What inspires me? Honestly, media. Media is in, like, let's say music, painting, TV shows. That's what helps like shape concepts as well. And also I get inspired by people too. Like I was gonna say, I get inspired by female photographers so much. Their work is good. Their work is great. They deserve literally everything in the world for how they shape the photography community. Because in the photography community, it's a mainly male space. It is a mainly male space, to where it's like, you have these women like, like Adrienne Raquel, like Emily Hofferberg. They're in the game doing this and that, and they're doing it so well, and they don't need to step on toes.
Right.
They're help creating a space for so many women to create. Like I know, like oh my God. Like I am inspired by women. I am inspired by women.
Same, bro. Same. Like Quiet the Cup. I say this all. Women have the best eye for certain things. It's like to me,
Yes.
they some of the best producers. They some of the best engineers.
Yes.
I it's just the woman touch. They got a certain feel, that I really appreciate.
Yes. And even then, I'm also inspired by the twins. That's why I was so
They so dope,
excited.
man. Shout out to
I was so
916.
excited when you like interview them because I tell them this all the time. I want them to get their flowers
Man, they
so
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 dope. They do so
much.
much, bro. They
Bro,
just two little balls of
they are
creativity.
my OGs. They
Really?
are my OGs.
Dope.
I will always say that they
Dope.
are my OGs.
That's
Whenever I
dope,
was
man.
first coming into the Dallas photography community,
Yeah.
they helped me out so much. They even modeled for me when I was like learning how to shoot this, and that.
Uh-huh.
And they are amazing. They're also older than me, so of course they are my
Right, right,
OGs
right.
by age. They're also my OGs in this career, and I love them dearly, and thank them so so much
Yeah.
for helping me be who I am now,
Right.
getting me here.
Yeah.
And so,
They super dope, man. Shout out to
yeah,
them.
yes,
They super cool. That was a dope interview. I love like I want to do another one with them. It's so much that they do, and their story is so dope.
yes, they do so so much to where it's like
Everything.
I,
and
bro.
and do, and do it well at a high level. It's like they just don't do it like everything they do is it's a certain style they have
Hmm.
that's super dope. I love their fashion style. I love their vision when it comes to visuals and photography.
Hmm.
Their dancing is
Hmm.
they just dope, man.
Bro, do you know that Sheena is on a billboard on I-75?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They talk about
Yes.
that.
Bro, I was going to work. I saw that, immediately grabbed my phone, one hand on the wheel, the other one on my right. I was just like, yes, yes. Because I was just like, bro, this is sick. And like I truly want for everyone, like my friends and everyone who has grinded so so hard to get a platform, to get their flowers, get everything because it shows.
Yes.
It shows so so much, and
Yeah.
I will scream to the rooftops. I will get a flag made, hang it on up the Raptors, and just be like, "Yes, this is them. This
Yeah,
is them.
man.
They
Yeah.
did this." It is so yeah.
You feel like it's like a crew of y'all? Because to me, outside looking in, if I feel like it's like a crew of y'all, like just creative people,
A
just
creative
all
community.
yeah.
I will say it's not. I mean, of course, there are people that have their crews. I will shout out one crew though
Mhm.
later on, but I will say it is an entire community.
Okay.
Like there are different crews, but it's me and the twins.
Mhm.
We are all part of this like community of a lot of people where we all come together for one common goal to, network, make our best work yet. Doesn't matter if it's photography, videography, films, even.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure films follow under videography. I'm sorry, but
I got you, bro. It's
I'm
all
I'm I'm
good.
just like very passionate right now.
I love it. I love it.
It's we're all one community with one common goal, and even then, like the nicest people ever. Oh my god,
Yeah, yeah.
people. I don't know if it's just the Southern house hospitality
It
or
got something
what.
to do with it.
It is, bro. People are very, very nice. They are. They're very nice. They're understanding,
Mhm.
and that also helps too. Working with genuine people,
Mhm.
that helps your energy so, 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 so,
Yes,
so,
it does.
so
Yes,
much.
it does.
Like I cannot stress that enough. Energy helps you create your
Mm.
best work yet. I always strive on having good energy
Mhm.
with anyone that I meet,
Yeah,
even if it's like a simple hello, like a simple hello. I want you to like get that my energy is good,
yeah,
it is genuine,
yeah.
so that you are able to get comfortable, make your best work yet. And that lets me know that you're comfortable. So I'm able to make my best work yet.
Absolutely. That helps so much in the creative in creative rooms, just having good people with good energy, bro.
Hmm.
So far, I've been very, very, very fortunate to have really dope people over, like to have a conversation on the pod.
Mhm.
Because like, this is my home, so I'm not just gonna have anybody coming through this. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you should treat everything.
Yep.
Treat everything like it's your home.
Yes.
And you can't
Good
have
point. Good point.
everybody at the spot.
Yep.
Now, you can have everyone at the spot if you're hosting a little get together.
Right.
But as far as like your humble abode, even within like personally within yourself, you can't allow everyone at your house
You cannot.
because what if they just go on your couch, your nice, good Versace couch
Yeah.
with muddy shoes
Money.
and just kick the feet like on that Chappelle show? Fuck yo couch, nigga. Fuck yo couch. You don't want nobody to disrespect your couch.
Absolutely.
And so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep. And just leaving bad vibes. It's
Yes.
just a pain to be around. Ugh.
Yes.
So I've been fortunate so far, like, and I appreciate you, and you are definitely one of those people that just the moment we met, bro, like, oh, this dude is cool. I like it. You had this
Literally
dope
when I
ass FUBU jersey. I like this dude already.
man, like literally when I walked in here, I was like, hey, shoes off or shoes
Yep,
on? Cause
I
it's like,
appreciate that.
and that goes to show too that you care about someone and you care about their home.
Yep,
If you adjust yourself accordingly
exactly,
to do that.
exactly.
If you adjust yourself accordingly, entering into a space that you don't know,
Respecting this, yep,
respecting the space. That is, ooh, doesn't matter if it's a photography studio, literally anywhere. Respect the space that gives you the moment to shine
Yes.
because you don't know if they're going to invite you again. You
Yep.
don't know if they're going to recommend you to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk about the most mundane thing, but they will always remember you asking, hey, before I come here, shoes off or shoes on?
Yep.
That shows respect.
Yep.
And it shows that, yeah, you respect them and you respect the space.
Yep. It's a saying that says that people will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you make them feel.
Yes. Yes.
That's huge, bro.
Mhm.
I want people to feel at home, like feel comfortable, like if you will want to come back and just kick it, or just like, hey man, like come out to this event, like just hang out. And, I want that type of thing.
And I appreciate that. And it makes me forget that there's a green scat pack outside just looking around. And I'm just like, it's I'm in one of them spots. No disrespect.
Sorry,
No disrespect. No. No disrespect at all. I just think it's funny.
It can get weird. Man.
Hey, I appreciate you for creating this good energy.
No problem, man. Thank you for bringing good energy.
Of course.
Man, what else I want to get into? Success and photography.
Mhm.
What does that look like for you?
Ooh. Honestly, recently, success in photography
Mhm.
is being so in line with the community.
Ooh, I like that.
It is being so aligned with the community, making connections within the community.
Mhm.
You know, having love within the community. I
Yeah.
feel like that's success in photography as well because there's strength in numbers.
Absolutely.
And there, like with support, there's numbers.
Yep.
Like of course, genuine success is like being able to. My end goal, my very end goal, is to live a life where, like, literally everything can be fueled by my art. Like I can buy,
That's the dream.
I can buy a house
Yep.
from
Your
doing
art.
photography.
Yep.
I can have these expenses, have that through my hard work in doing photography. That's my end goal, where I don't have to worry about anything. But now, right now, I very much want to find success in being a part of the community and being with good, genuine people, whether it's through networking, doing this, doing that, just knowing that, hey, I got you, you got me. We are one big community.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where I find my success at,
That's
as far as
super
right
dope,
now.
man. That's dope. That's what it's all about, bro. It's not just making a whole bunch of money or being famous and all that. It's just like
Yeah, because I would hear stories about like how people are good photographers, but they are assholes.
assholes. Yep.
They
Yep.
don't support people in the like community. Like literally,
It's hard
if
to find a good photographer, bro.
yes, like literally me, if I see like good work, I would go out my way to not only like, comment, and share
Mhm.
and not get anything out of it. I don't care.
Man,
I don't care
bro.
if you don't like my work. I don't care
Yep.
if you like follow it because it is good. Good stuff needs to be shared.
I don't know why that's such a big problem in the community, bro. Like, we don't share each other's stuff. It's like that's the simplest thing we can do to support each other. Just like and then share.
Yeah. And now I will say, art is subjective. You do not
Absolutely.
you do not have to like everything.
But what you do like, bring
What
that shit
you like and you share.
Yep.
Also, you are not like, you don't owe anyone anything, but just know what's good is good and it needs to be shared.
Yep.
Especially if it's people that is in the same field as you
Mhm.
that are doing the same things that you're doing and they're grinding.
Yep.
You want to support them because that lets them know, hey, they support me. I want to support them.
Yeah.
And then do that for the next person, the next person, next person, next person.
Is the competitive nature in photography like it is in music?
Me personally, there is no competitive nature in photography. I don't feel envy from
Okay.
people. I
Okay.
don't feel that at all because it's like we're all doing the very same thing.
Right.
So why be envious? Now I heard stories about like how people would steal shots. People would they would see like this
That was gonna be my next question. Go ahead.
they would see this like conceptualized shot and be like, okay, let me do that at the exact same place with a different person, exact same wardrobe, and shot kind of like this. So, in that sense, there are people that steal shots that I've seen. But as far as like being envious or all that jazz, I have not been around it. I haven't encountered it. Because of course I want good energy all around me.
Right.
I mean, of course, if there's good, there's bad.
Yep.
But as far as photography, I mean, besides shot stealing or like, conceptual stealing, nothing out of that
Okay.
that I know. So,
Okay. So for a total new, I'm not a photographer. I appreciate the art. I absolutely appreciate the art.
yeah.
What is a good picture? What is a good photo to you? I know that's a really objective ass question, but to you, what constitutes as a good photo, a dope photo?
If it's exactly how you envisioned it, that's a good photo. Whether it is composition, whether it's colors, whether it is
Composition, what you mean by that?
like composition as far as like angles, playing with different like perspectives, even there's that. If it's visually how you want it to be, that's a good photo. It doesn't matter anything else because art is subjective.
Is that absolutely?
It is. As long as you like it, that's a good photo.
Right.
And I may not like it, but hey, to you, that's a really great photo, and I cannot take away your joy.
Right.
I don't want to
Right,
take away your
right.
joy. So yeah,
What would be like? What is the dream shoot to you? Like what is a photo shoot that you like, damn, before I hang this everything up? I know because you're a lover of the craft. You're never going to be done, but I need to do this.
man. If I had my notebook, I would pull it out right now. But I know there are dream brands that I want to work with.
Okay,
Like,
speaking into existence.
yes, okay, Adidas.
Let's go.
Adidas Originals. I'm wearing Sambas right now.
I just looked at you like, that's
I'm
crazy.
wearing Sambas right now. So yes, Adidas Originals.
Go.
Ooh, Ooh, I know there's more. I know there's more.
What about
Fubu. Fubu.
Fubu? Hey, that'll be
Yes.
dope because they having a resurgence. That'd be
Yes, they are.
hard,
They
bro.
are having a
I love it.
resurgence. You know, shout out to Kendrick Lamar for that. All right. I ain't never wore no Tommy Hilfiger. You know, like I said, I just
Never.
got this from my pop's closet. He
Uh,
wouldn't let me wear FUBU in the past, so I have not worn any FUBU too. But
Man,
when he
bro.
said Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection, I was like, you know what? Let me get right. Let me get right. So yes,
Hell yeah.
FUBU. Um, what else? What else? What else? Um, H&M. There's Zara. There's Urban
Mm.
Outfitters. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
What about
Oh,
these companies makes you want to work with
their
brands?
creativity.
Okay.
I would say there's like open creativity. There are some that's like very open creative. Oh, also I want to work with Nike too. They're very like open to creativity,
Mhm.
and I can tell it's like a trial and error thing because some brands they would, some would rebrand and like it's a whole trial and error thing to just help get their identity.
Right.
And so, and even then, most of it can be a success. Now, I will say there are some that is like, no.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's a trial and error thing. So I feel like they do that with their creativity. And also, too, they are not sourcing to like in-house photographers. They're giving freelancers a
That's
chance.
dope. Never knew
Like
that.
there's a photographer that I know. His name is Cameron Reed.
Mhm.
He I wouldn't say he works for Nike, but he has done shoots for Nike, for trying to think who else. Other companies that would give these freelancers a chance to show how widespread their creativity is.
Mhm.
So when I want to, I want to work with brands that are willing to like give that widespread of creativity to where like they'll give a freelancer like me a shot, you know?
Nice.
And I know that most brands, they have their look. They do. They have their look, they have their photographer.
Mhm.
They're gonna stick to it.
Mhm.
And that is all fine and dandy. But, you know, there's risk to everything. With risk comes reward, you know? So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Especially in art.
Yeah.
What would make you say what would make you say hell no to a brand? Like, nah, I'm good working on it.
Honestly, how they move as far as like catering to the people, um, how they move within like ethics and politics,
Okay.
that it doesn't, it doesn't have to align with me, but it doesn't align with the majority. Like, of course, there are brands that are like they align like this. I understand that they're a brand. They're just not a brand for me. But if they don't align for the good of the community base or the good of the people of how they moving, how they're rocking,
Yeah.
I'm cool off of
I
that.
love that, man.
When they
We need
change,
more people like you, bro.
when they change, then I'll go. I get it. And they may have a bag too. That bad
Mhm.
company may have a bag,
That's not everything.
but my name will be tied to it. My name will be tied to it. And I could just say, oh, it's for a bag, it's for a bag. Nah, they know that my name is tied to this company that is
Right.
doing XYZ amount of bad shit. And I
Right.
do not want that.
I I respect that to the fullest, bro. I respect that because so many people now are making moves just for the bag.
Just to get it in.
And the art that's being put out to the master, the commercial art, we're saying it. Half the people don't give a damn
They
about what
don't.
they doing, bro. It's
Like,
all about the money.
yeah, yeah. And even then, once you get that bag, what's next? What else?
The other hustle, the next hustle that come
And
around.
even then, what if that one bad bag help you stop you from getting many bags
Yeah, they don't care. It's a hustle,
just
bro.
because of that money? And it's like
It's just a lick. They just hitting licks.
you can't move like that.
Yeah,
You can't because that
I
also
agree.
that also ties within yourself
Yep.
and how you view yourself and how you move
Hmm.
as yourself. Are you okay with working for this company that has done this, and that, has supported this country, this and that,
Yep.
and you're just cool with just going about your day, not giving a damn. There are people like that,
Yep.
and it's just like,
Absolutely.
damn, why are you going out sad like that?
Right. Right.
Is
And it's so easy to tell, like, you
yes,
don't give a damn about this, bro. Why
yes,
do it? Like, just do something else.
yes, yes,
I don't understand people that get into music like that. Like, bro, it's so many better ways to make money.
bro. I ain't even gonna lie to
It's
you.
so many
There
better
are
ways.
I very much listen to music a lot. Music also helps me with my creativity.
Nice.
I can tell when I can tell when an artist is just trying to put a pop single out versus someone who is genuinely
Mhm.
creating a full body of work. I
Yep.
get it. There's a bag to it, but it's like, man, no, you as an artist, as a musician, you are an artist. You are a creative. This is a representation of
Of
you. So it's like if you just want to put out that one pop single to get a bag, that just goes to show, oh, you'll just do anything for a bag, huh?
yep.
You'll
Yep.
do
And that's
anything for a
that's
bag,
exactly how the industry treat them. One thing.
and
You
so
just hoes.
there's no
Just going out.
there's no authenticity,
Right. Right.
and so
Who are some of the artists you listen to?
ooh, gonna pull up
Let's go.
Spotify.
Let's go.
Ooh, me, I am very much in like different areas of music,
Dope.
like, and when I mean like everywhere, like I'm recently listening to like a genre is called shoegaze. Is
Shoegaze.
yes, it
Never heard that.
derives from alternative rock, and
Okay.
it's like this very like I don't want to say dark, but it's like moody slash dreaminess of it. Because of course, whenever people would think of rock, they would think of Nirvana or
Yep.
they would think of Metallica.
Yep.
Like yes, but there's also different. You know how
There's
in
so many different genres of
there's
rock.
so many, and so shoegaze is definitely where I'm at with it too. Like there is
What's a band that you like?
okay,
Go look them up.
there's Deftones. Deftones is very
I feel like I
prominent.
heard them before.
Deftones is very prominent. They
Okay.
me
That's definitely sound familiar.
I'm getting into it, and I know they've been out there for a hot minute.
Okay.
No, not a hot minute, a minute. They've been out there for years.
Okay.
But recently, there's a new artist that I'm listening to. Her name is Wisp, and her music it's good. It is good. Oh my god, she had her first like US tour.
Uh-huh.
First show was in Dallas. I couldn't go because promised a friend that I was gonna go to their birthday party.
Okay.
And I think about that now because I was just like, bro, I could have gone. But okay, there's that. Of course, definitely. Ooh, just recently, I just listened to an album by a guy named Berlioz. He does a mixture of jazz and house music.
Ooh,
Yes.
love jazz.
Jazz music and house.
Jazz in house.
Yes,
Wow,
jazz house. His name is
that's a nice
Berlioz.
name.
He's a new artist. And I went to his show too. He did the Cambridge at the House of Blues.
Mhm.
And it was a different experience than any other concert that I've had because it felt like
What's his name again?
Berlioz,
Berlioz.
Berlioz.
Okay.
I shot him too.
What?
Yes, I did.
Dope, man.
I shot him too. And
Hell
so,
yeah.
and when I mean shot, I mean photograph. He's still alive. He's still alive, folks.
Glad you
But
cleared that up.
yeah,
I knew what you meant.
but in his concert, it just feels like a house party where everyone's dancing. Of course,
Yeah.
everyone's looking at him. How he had it set up, he had, of course, him with his like Mac and his DJ setup. He also had a live saxophonist. He had a live saxophonist, live bass. He had a live pianist, and it, like I said, like the whole ambiance is like you're moving and dancing like you're in a house party
Yeah.
rather than how you move at a concert. And so definitely recommend his music.
Okay.
I also am, as far as also jazz, there is this one woman who, like, when I say I'm inspired by women, I'm not kidding.
Me too, bro.
There's this artist. Her name is Leve. All right.
Like that.
You probably seen it. It's spelled Laufey. All right.
Okay.
She's new. About to say, yeah. Well, I would say she is new within like mainstream artistry. Like she has done songs in the past,
Mm.
but like she's now getting into mainstream. She even got her first Grammy too.
Nice. Right.
First Grammy off of her first album.
Damn. Okay.
Yes. And so, and it was like in one of those
You
like,
put me on, and I got some dope
it,
listen
it,
to do
yeah,
later on today.
it's like in one of those like categories, not like the artist of the year, but like in one of those, which is still a
Alternative.
win.
Would it be alternative?
No, it would be. I know it's a jazz, but also somewhere around like it's in one of those categories. But still, a Grammy's a Grammy.
Hell
A
yeah.
Grammy's a Grammy. But no, I listen to her. I love her so very much. She also inspires my writing too. I also write.
Like
I
song or
no
poem, like
poetry,
poetry. Okay.
poetry. So she inspires my writing so much. She's and like also her name Laufey. It's pronounced Leve, not Laufey, because her name is Icelandic. She's from Iceland.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So yes, there's that.
Okay.
Also, definitely,
Just
of
gonna look
course,
that
love
up.
hip hop like JID, Brent.
Yeah.
Yes, Jid.
Yeah.
Trying to
Bro,
think.
he was just on Eminem's new album.
Yes,
That
I
verse,
haven't.
did you hear it?
No, not yet.
Oh my
Not
God.
yet.
He went crazy on that
Not
verse.
yet. I would want to, but yes, I am very much inspired. Also, Tyler the Creator, which also,
Bro, you Tyler is one of my favorite artists, bro.
bro, he inspired my IG name, DM the Creator. I will say though, I'm like, yeah, boo, no originality. Okay, and he inspired me. I don't care,
Hey, that's dope, bro.
and
Yo,
so
Tyler is one of the dopest creatives that we have right now, bro.
he is the number one person that I look up to so much. So I even watch all of his Converse videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the ones where he would just travel to all of the, like these different Converse
Yeah.
headquarters.
Yeah.
Yes, I listen to every single one.
I listen to all those interviews.
I even love his attitude towards things too, because it's like he he don't give a damn about a lot of things, but when it
But
comes to
he
his
cares
craft,
deeply about his craft.
there's a difference between giving a damn and giving a fuck.
Yep.
He doesn't give a damn about a lot that's going on,
Opinion.
but he gives a fuck about his craft.
Love it,
And
bro.
I love that
And
man.
just like we were saying earlier, that you can tell, you can hear it, you can feel it.
Yes. And the
Bro.
way that he explains it too, it just like when he would explain something, that'd be like, oh, that makes so
Yep.
much sense. And it makes me
Yep.
appreciate this song or the reason why he had this person on this song for so much.
Yep. Just like the PC said on that on one of the Converse interviews
Mhm.
about artists promoting their stuff.
Yes,
Like they just put it out one time. I'm like, no, promote your shit.
bro. Every time,
That helped
like
me out so much.
every time I would get nervous about doing something, I would always listen to that one phrase where that like it was a woman. She was like asked, like, oh, I get nervous about like starting this. He's like, what are you nervous of? She's like, I don't know. He was like, exactly. You don't know. And I was like, that is a great ass
So
point.
simple. So simple.
Let me go and do this.
Yep.
So yes, I'm
And having nerves is a good thing. What interview was I just watching yesterday?
Mhm.
I was watching something with just last night out. But anyway, the person said that getting nervous. Oh, I was watching the LeBron James podcast.
the
And
shop.
yeah, the shop.
I was just seeing that this Friday.
Yeah,
The new one with Andre, Sexy Red.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they was talking about like having nerves, and somebody told, I think Andre was like, yeah, you're supposed to be nervous. Your body is made of nerves. If you're not nervous, something is something is wrong.
That's true.
Nerves is good. It means you still here. You still connected to what what you're doing.
Yes.
So yeah, man. Tyler's one of my favorite. He's definitely like my top five for real.
Like if I have people that like I look up to, and I have a list of that too. I have a list of things so that
That's
like
dope, bro.
I don't forget
Yeah, yeah.
because
I
like
need to start doing that.
I sometimes have the mind of a goldfish
Yep.
and like I'm so tunnel vision where it's
So many other
like
things that you be
so many other things to where
yeah,
it's like I have to keep track of what I
staying right.
like.
Yep.
And yes, definitely Tyler the Creator is one person that I do look up to.
Feel that.
I very much
I
look up
feel
to.
that.
I will say Rick Rubin.
Okay, yeah. That book. You got his book.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It is one of my favorite books. Top five favorite books of all time. The Creative Act, The Way of Being.
That book
Oh, that
inspired this podcast, bro.
type shit.
That book inspired this podcast. It made me actually do it. My homie blessings and me reading that book
Uh huh.
actually like gave me the push to do
Bro,
this shit.
that helped me think about my creativity in such a way. I'm still keen to read it. Like me, I have a book club.
Yeah. Oh, let's go,
I
bro.
have a book club.
I need to be in that.
And I really do want my members in it to like read the creative act a way of being. Like how we choose books. I'm very much a democracy.
Okay.
We do voting.
Okay.
All right. And unlike America, our votes matter.
Bro.
Our
We
votes
don't want to
matter.
start talking about that.
Also, vote. But anyways, yeah, we will vote. And I would always be like, I really hope they pick the creative act way of being. And I really want to push that too.
Mhm.
But yes, I love that book so much. I'm thinking about rereading it.
I go back to it. I go back to it like a Bible book. Every once in a while, I just pick a random chapter and just read it.
I highlight things.
Absolutely.
I highlight quotes or I highlight
Highlight
things.
and write it down
Yes.
so it can stick.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
So yes, definitely Rick Rubin. I'm trying to think. Jaden Smith.
That's a good one, man.
Yes, Jaden Smith.
Okay.
And I would say he inspired me earlier on because he's around I think he's around my age.
Yeah.
And even then, his originality, his creativity, his authenticity, even the way that he carries himself too, is like he doesn't give a damn. When that whole thing of him being in that dress,
Yeah.
it sparked so many things. He didn't give a damn because he knows that one, fashion is subjective.
Yep.
All right. Fashion is unisex. It doesn't matter as long as you got that shit on, you got that shit on. It doesn't matter who you are or what you have.
Yep.
And that's what he did. He got that shit
If
on.
that's truly you. You know what? I don't have a problem with none of that.
Mhm.
I like people that do it though,
Mhm.
if it's truly them and not just on some spectacle type shit. Did that make sense to you? I don't like just for attention. Let's throw this.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
if that's
Yeah. Yeah.
really
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
was on some fashion shit, like that's really your thing. Like, all right, cool, bro, rock out.
Uh-huh.
It's not me, but I appreciate,
Mhm.
that's what you like to do, and I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So definitely Jaden Smith. I know there are others, and I will hopefully get to them soon. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, those are some good picks, man. I'm definitely looking into Berlioz. What's his name?
Berlioz?
Berlioz,
Yes.
and oh girl, with the L.
Leve? Yes.
Berlioz
Berlioz,
and
Leve, yes. And Wisp.
and West.
Mm-hmm.
Look them up.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, bro. So, what is creativity to you?
Damn.
Damn.
What is creativity to me? I feel like the creativity is being one with the process and being one with the process and enjoying the finishing work, the finished project. Because
enjoying the finished product.
Actually enjoying it. Like it's like for example, flexing on Instagram. Everyone loves seeing the finished project, like product. You having, your first mansion,
Mhm.
you having this really nice car, you going out to Turks and Caicos.
Right.
Everyone loves a finished project. No one sees the process. No one sees you
Talk about
grinding, going to job,
it. Yep.
pursuing, you know, create careers or, creative aspects like this. No one sees the process,
Yep.
but you very much enjoy the process because it makes you, it molds you, it
Absolutely.
creates you to be a better person, and it creates you to be the finished mold that everyone sees on Instagram.
Yep.
And so to me, creativity is being one with the process, enjoying it, you know, trial and error,
Yeah.
seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. You don't glamorize the finished product because you're too busy focused on making sure the mold is right, making
Yeah.
sure that you
Absolutely
have
right.
the right like tools,
Yep.
the mold itself, make sure that you're able to actually like do it, and you're not psyched out, you're not
Mm.
too nervous, you're not too scared,
Overthinking.
overthinking about the unknown, because like what Tyler said, you don't know. I mean, you can't be nervous of what you don't know.
Right.
And
Right.
so, yes, to answer your question, what creativity is to me is enjoying the process.
Love it. I love it. One more. One more for last question. You just said something that sparked something else
Mhm.
about overthinking and everything. As creators, we can sometimes be so get ourselves so much overwhelmed about all the things that we wanted. We looking towards the future too much, and
Mhm.
everything we got going on. And just how do you deal with burnout? Like, how do you battle that? 'Cause it's super easy to get burnt out for doing too much and having a too much workload.
Mhm.
Like, what type of things do you do to keep yourself from burning out?
First and foremost, I recognize that I am human.
Mm, yeah, you can end it right there, bro.
I recognize that I am human.
Yeah,
I cannot do everything all the time.
yeah,
I cannot. I cannot.
yes,
I'm not a
yes,
machine. There will
yes.
be a point in time where I will have a burnout or I will have a break. I am human. That
Yep.
is okay. I get away from the thing that I'm most burnt out about and I go into these other things. If I'm burnt out from photography, go into writing
Mm-hmm.
because my writing will
Mm-hmm.
get my creativity flowing for me to get back into photography.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yep.
Also, enjoying non-creative things,
Yeah. You got
you
to. That's
know,
a good point, bro. You got
because
to.
we're all so much into like the creative world
Gotta have a
that we
middle way.
don't know there's another world outside of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another world outside
And,
of
and
being
you
creative.
need to live that to fuel your creativity. You need that.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
There's that. And also, giving myself grace. I feel like that also ties into like me saying that I am human,
Mm-hmm.
but also give yourself grace and
Yep.
understanding and affirmations that
Ooh.
you are still great. You're still a good photographer or creative or artist.
Mm-hmm.
You still got it.
Yeah.
Just give yourself time. That's why in the molding process, that's why you let things sit for a
Mm.
bit until
Mm.
you do it again,
Yeah.
you know?
That thing it. Molding process. I like that.
And even then, enjoy sitting because you don't know
Be
when you're going
still,
to have the next time to be still.
man, brother. That was beautiful. Speaking of affirmation, we like to end the show with some positive informations.
Oh,
So
what?
you can keep these cards, whatever you pick. If you like to keep it and put it up in your creative space, whatever, you are very welcome to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 4 cards here. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna pick one and read it off and show the camera, or I'll read it up. Read it off to the people
Here,
for you if you don't.
I don't mind reading it off. Bubblegum, and this. Every day, I am becoming more in tune with my creative potential. I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
oh, yeah, man. That's for you. Keep that.
Oh no, dude, I am keeping it, and I would love to have your signature,
Oh, I would love to, bro.
bro. I always do that with my friends. Whenever they would like give me something,
Mhm.
give me a piece of their art, or even like words, I would want a signature Literally yesterday, I had a friend of mine. His name is Kelvin Thomas. He does music.
Okay.
All right. Really good music.
Okay.
Look up Kelvin Thomas music when you have a chance.
Kelvin Thomas.
He did a show at the Opening Bell. It's like a little it's a coffee shop. And it was on it's on Lamar in Dallas.
Okay.
I was over there for a completely different reason, but I saw him and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" So I wanted to chat with him for a bit.
Okay.
And so right after I got to doing what I was doing, I made sure to go back to the Opening Bell, see him perform, and get his autograph. I had a notepad and a pencil, and I was like, "I want your autograph." Because I want him to feel like special. I want him to feel special. And even then, I would want to keep things from people so that in the case that when they make it big, or even, even if they don't make it big, I want a piece of them that I can have and be like, I know a musician and I have their autograph. I know a photographer or a filmmaker and I have their autograph. You don't know that. You don't know anybody in your circle who does that. I do. That's a flex.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I would love to have your signature.
Done, bro. As soon as we get done, I got you.
Bet.
I got you. So man, before we get out here, anything else you wanna leave with us? Promote, got some things coming up that you working on?
I do want to promote, and I have a list for that too.
Let's go.
It is a long list. Hey, so get ready. Okay. First and foremost, I have a friend. Her name is Alavia. She is a yoga instructor.
Alavia?
Yes, she's a yoga instructor that has her own yoga studio in Bishop Arts. It's called Golden Moon. All right. I've been to a couple of her classes. Yoga, damn. If you can do it, man, you are good. Man, you are good.
The core.
It is. But she's a really good instructor. Okay. So yes, Golden Moon Studios. She also has an Instagram. I also have another friend. Her name is Vicky. She hosts galleries in New York called the Detox Gallery, where anyone could submit. Literally anyone. Even I've had friends who are in Texas. They submit, and they're out in New York with galleries, with their work in galleries.
That's dope.
And I always tell people that too. It's like, bro, it doesn't matter how small it is. It is a gallery in New York. Your work is in New York.
You never know who's going. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Never know.
And I love my friend Vicky so much for curating such like a place to do that and to showcase artists.
Hell yeah.
And so, yes, shout out Vicky.
Shout out Vicky.
There's also another girl. Her name is Destiny. She does galleries here in Dallas too. Is Tuesday's Urban Press magazine / gallery. She does galleries as well. The group that I told you about earlier, that was like, it's a group or collective community. There's another one. Their name is Chaotic Good. All right. Chaotic Good. They host a lot of photography, networking events, like photo meetups / like party get-togethers. By the time of this recording, there is one next week that I'm going to. It is a 2000s party.
Ooh.
They're going into like the more like party, but they're more creative.
Okay.
They've mainly done meetups. They just want to like give something for the community, like, a 2000s party. So yes, super dope. Shout out to Chaotic Good. All right. Going into like food. All right.
Oh man.
Recently, okay, you're a music guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a spot that I love. It's called Herbie's Burgers. All right. Herbie's Burgers in Oak Cliff by
I'm a burger connoisseur.
By this really great guy. His name is DJ Sober. All right.
Dope name.
Yes, DJ Sober. He has a really good burger spot. And right beside that burger spot, there is a gift marketplace called Olmo Market. All right. It's
Olmo?
Olmo. OLMO.
Okay.
Olmo Market. It is mainly catered for like Hispanic, like small businesses. If you have like candles, little snacks, knickknacks, anything, and you want it to be in a marketplace, Olmo Market is it. All right. They mainly cater for like Hispanic, but I know I talked with the owner, shout out Mondo. He's gearing more towards like POC.
Okay.
So there's that.
I like that.
And also inside Olmo Market is where you will find Coco Andres. It is really good chocolate
Ooh.
by, yes, really good chocolate, by the owner's wife too, Cindy.
Okay.
Shout out her. Yes, she made it's really great chocolate. There was one, it's strawberry passion fruit.
Strawberry
Strawberry
passion fruit.
passion fruit. I kid you not. It is
Chocolate?
the, yes,
Oh my God.
chocolate. Chocolate.
Shout out to Cindy.
And she has a store too. She has a storefront. I'm trying to remember where, but I know that she has a storefront alongside from Olmo Market. So there's that. Um, also another creative community group is How to Be Social. All right, How to Be Social with my
I
friend.
need to be in that.
Yes, How to Be Social with my friend Jules,
Mhm.
Creator Jules. She's also one of my OGs too. She has helped me get more within the photography community and help me network, help me socialize. So I give her my props and my flowers as well. So there's that.
Shout out, shout out.
Yes, it, this is a segment where you're shouting out the whole hood.
Hey,
I
let's do it. We need it.
I've wanted to.
Need
I
that.
want to. Also, if you're into like having a good time, all right, there is a group called Safe House. All right. Safe House, but house is spelled Haus. They also do good music too.
Okay.
All right. And they also like curate different DJs. They give different DJs like their minute of fame or like their time to shine.
Uh-huh.
So yes, shout out Dulce, Sarah, and Michael over there. There's also Club Kaiju. Club Kaiju is mainly like anime based. They're
Ooh.
yes, they're more like anime based. They do music as well. They also
Mhm.
host parties as well. Shout out Club Kaiju. I know the photographer from there. Shout out Austin. Um, Also, the studios that I want to shout out, I gave you one, Kessler Studios.
Okay.
Yes, shout out Kessler Studios. Shout
That's the
out
studio.
everyone there. There's Funky Fun Studios. All right. There's Gem Studios.
Okay.
All right. There,
These are all like photograph studios or
yes,
like edit.
photography studios.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And inside Gem Studios, there is a new coffee shop by my friend Kimmy.
Oh
It's
man, I
called
love Kim.
Chroma Coffee Shop. She recently was on the Dallas Observer.
Oh,
Yes, the Dallas Observer. So
oh,
if you want a really good coffee while also doing photography, go to Gem Studios and look for Chroma Coffee.
okay.
All right.
Chroma coffee.
Back to the food. All right.
Yes.
Another one of my friends, her name is Priscilla. Her mom recently opened up a Mexican restaurant in Garland. It calls Dia's Kitchen. I will go there. I have not gone there yet, but I would want to go. It's called Tia's Kitchen. All right. Now, Ollie Dogs. Ollie Dogs with the homie Oliver. Bro, I have not been a fan of hot dogs
Me neither.
until I met the homie. Man, have you ever tried a bacon wrapped hot dog
I have not.
with bell peppers
Oh
and
God.
ranch on top?
Oh.
And
Oh.
it's cooked right in front of you, hibachi style.
Oh what?
Hibachi style may be exaggerating, but bro, it is
I'm
good.
not a
He
fan
is,
of hot dogs, but you made that sound
bro,
good.
Ollie Dogs. He goes everywhere, bro.
Okay.
He goes everywhere.
It's like a food truck type thing.
No, it's not that. He actually would have like one of those like cooking table setups
Oh, dope.
with a propane tank, cook it right then and there. He'll mainly be at events too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a food vendor.
Nah.
And here, if you also would want to drink with that Ollie Dogs, there are these two women. They are agua chicas. All right. If you like a good agua fresca, if you want a good agua fresca,
Okay.
they do that as well. They recently were on the news. I don't know if it was KTV or DFW or Good Morning. They were recently on the news. They make really good drinks,
Gotcha.
like really good non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks.
Okay. Are they like a vendor too? They just be
Yes, they're a
everywhere.
vendor too.
Okay.
And also, if you want a good lemonade, I'm talking the best lemonade.
Yes, sir.
The homie Lasernade. I don't know his name.
Laser Nate.
No, Lasernade.
Laser Nate. Hey. I
Like
like that.
like the word laser and
Nate.
then nade.
Yeah.
Bro. Dude, if you thought Lil Sally on the corner make some good lemonade, my homie over there, he can make you lemonade with a combination of peach, strawberry,
Mm,
pineapple,
yeah,
blueberry. He has all a
the
range
whole
of
setting.
flavors. And the thing is, what's good too, you can pick your own lemons. He has like how it's set up. He has a table,
You can pick your own lemons.
yes, where he has all these lemons that you could pick out, personally pick out. And he would, squeeze it, make the juice,
Yeah,
put the little like flavors in there. Shit is fire every single time. And it's worth the price. It is worth the price. All
definitely
right.
go check that,
Yes, there is a couple more because I don't know how limited is my time is, but
brother. You got time?
if
Go
I
ahead.
have the opportunity to shout out everybody that I support and I love, I will do so. Okay,
Do it,
there's
brother.
also Marcel Market. Shout out to the ladies there. Marcel Market. It is a French imported store where literally
Dope.
everything is French, from their snacks to their coffees,
Mm,
their teas, their women's care and men's care.
okay.
They have men's care. I
Right.
have beard oil from them and a beard brush and a travel bag. I have tried snacks. Like I said, everything is French imported. And they also have clothes too. So if your
That's
lady would
dope.
like French imported clothes and jewelry and fragrances, unisex fragrances
Dang.
and candles, all right?
All French important.
Yes.
Okay.
And I know the owner too. I love them so, so, so much. I did do a shoot for them
I
as
was just about
well.
to ask you, bro. How did you meet all these people?
Bro,
Just being out, being around.
being out, being around, and having good energy and respecting spaces that I'm in. So there's that. Okay. Also, shout out the Dallas Lowriders community.
Ooh.
Lowriders, yes.
Okay.
Dallas Lowriders community over in Dallas, South Dallas, Oak Cliff. I shout out to the people there. I like, bro, if you ever are in Dallas like on a Sunday and you
Yeah.
want to see some good lowriders, go down like the strip or see them posted up on the block.
Mhm.
Them, yes,
Dope.
they are really nice people. I will tell you though, when I first met them, because it's mainly Hispanic,
You're
like the
right.
cholos and cholas,
Yeah.
they are very intimidating. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
They are, but they are the nicest people.
They always you're right.
They are the nicest
It's
people.
always
And
like
if
that.
you ask, just be like, "Hey, can I take photos of your car?" They're very much welcoming. They're because they want that. They want to like show off their nice cars
Yeah.
and show people their nice cars. And shout out to them. All right, a couple more people. All right,
Okay.
shout out to my book club. I love my book club so very much.
Gotta
I've
have
had a
it.
book club since October. All right,
How do you get in the book club?
how did I start?
How do you get in? Like if somebody wanted to join the book club.
Oh, bro, just tell me. And like, we have a group chat
Okay.
as well. We have a group chat and we also have a Discord. Just tell me. I will let you know the time and date and, when we meet, where we meet, and what book we're on.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where you've been reading or how you've been reading. You are interested for the love of literature and the love of community.
Mhm.
Bro, just join my book club.
Oh,
All right.
dope.
Also, shout out to my family. All right. Shout out to
Always.
them. I always
Shout
want
out
to
to
shout
the
out my
fam.
family. I love them dearly. Shout out to my lovely girlfriend. I love her
Hey.
so very much. Loving her has always been as easy as breathing. It's so there's that.
That's dope, bro.
Also, if you are into charity events, all right,
Okay.
there is literally yesterday, I was at an event called Rock Out for Rafa. All right. And it's literally karaoke.
Hmm.
It's live karaoke, and all the proceeds and all the donations go out to relief funds for Palestine and Rafah. And it's literally just karaoke, the easiest thing you could do.
Okay.
So
That
yes,
sounds fun.
shout out to them. Yes, I'll let you know their next one.
Okay.
All right.
Dope. Please do.
Let's see. I have at least 3 more. All right. My friend Hazel, she is having a clothing brand called Cool Girls Closet. All right. I'm gonna give more details on that, but I also want to shout her out for that. I also have 2 friends. Their name is Abby and Alina. They just released their website for a brand called Kovic Collection, where it's just jewelry. Kovic, Kovic Collection. They have a website and an Instagram. All right. And lastly, because I need this water. You know what? I'm gonna have this water. Let's start from the top. No, but lastly, New Life Upcycle with the twins, Sheena and Shira. If you
Hey,
want some good
I
clothes,
still gotta
some
get
good
some upcycle.
recycled clothes, go to them. And
Yes.
that is me shouting out the community.
Man, that was beautiful, bro. Shout out to all the little creators and vendors. Shout out to y'all.
Oh,
I hope to someday, meet some of y'all. If not all y'all. Me and the wife we always looking for things to do on the weekends on our Sundays. So I'll be hitting you up like, hey, who out doing what?
bro,
We
I
gonna pull
gave
up.
you food, I gave you
Drink,
places, drinks,
event.
events. Okay, I will say though, there is one event that I know of that's coming up soon. It's August 3rd. All right.
Uh-huh.
It's a thing called SwapCon
Walk
by
on.
DFW. Actually, let me look it up before I butcher their name.
Okay. Walk.
Let's see. Let's see. It is by the DFW Vintage Swap Meet. It's an event to where literally if you have homeboys that like want to sell vintage clothing,
Mm-hmm.
there is a place for you to do that called SwapCon. It's at the Dallas Market Hall. So if you want some good vintage drip, like this FUBU here,
Yeah.
SwapCon, Dallas by the DFW Vintage Swap Meet. All right, it's August 3rd. And how I know that is because August 1st is my birthday.
Oh
All right.
man.
And so, yeah. Okay, now that's it. Now that's it. That's it.
Man, you gave some good suggestions, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was dope, bro. Yeah, man. That's the power, man. I appreciate you pulling up and having a conversation with me, man, sharing your energy with me.
Thank
This
you.
was dope, man.
Thank you again, thank you so much for allowing me on this, for sharing my story,
Yes,
as
sir.
allowing me from like, literally shouting out the whole hood,
I'm
and
sure they're gonna appreciate that, man.
I
That was dope.
appreciate you for not really, 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 really. I want to give you your flowers too
Oh man.
because you have put thought, you have put good energy into this. I have felt comfortable throughout the podcast.
My man.
You giving me questions to where I'm just like, damn. If you give questions to where people will be like, damn, you are a good interviewer.
Oh, I
You are.
appreciate that, bro.
And I appreciate you so much for this.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I receive all that, man. I don't take that lightly. That means a lot. Thank you.
Keep going,
Thank you, bro.
please.
And you do the same, bro.
I will tell people about this.
Oh
So
man.
that way you will have more people,
I was
you will
about to
have
say you got
more
some
growth.
more dope people with your type of energy, the '96 trend type energy. Bring them through,
Ooh.
man. I would love to sit and have a conversation. I love having a conversation with Craig.
How about this? I'll give you a list.
Please do.
I'll give you a list.
Please do.
You could scope them out. You
Yep.
could see
And when I
what
reach
they're
out to
about.
him, I'll drop the name.
Yes.
Dope, man.
Yes.
All right, man. All right, y'all. That's it. I appreciate y'all coming to sit with us for another creative conversation.
Mhm.
I'm Jay Tempo. That's my man DM. Yeah.
Yes. See ya. See you later.